Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments. Welcome to episode number 53 of the Determined Mom Show. Today we're going to talk about how you can get your WordPress site up and running in just 5 days. The way you can do this is by joining me in the WordPress Express Starter. And what this is actually a new program that I have created, and it's going to walk you through step by step each day with one of the processes of building your WordPress site. This is often the most challenging part of building a website. This is what will cause people to go to Weebly or Wix or Squarespace because of the ease of setup. WordPress does have some technical hurdles to overcome, but in the long run, it is definitely the best choice for your website. There are many reasons for this. One of them is that you can optimize your site. You can control absolutely every little aspect of your site, every little last detail. Another one is that it is awesome for SEO. Google loves WordPress sites and it doesn't love the others quite as much. And another reason is that it is super inexpensive. So you may be paying $30 to $40 a month using another website builder. But once you purchase your domain name, which can be between, $3 and $20, depending on how popular your domain name is. And then you pick your hosting, which can be between $3 and $15 per month if you want to pay monthly, or it can be as low as like $100 a year. So there are lots of different options for you as far as that goes. And that's something that we do cover in the WordPress Express Starter. So I want to talk to you about the other things that make WordPress so amazing. One, if you want to have a podcast, you don't have to create a whole new website for that. You can actually just add it to your current website, WordPress. You can just embed the little players and, have those on each page, and there you go. Super simple, super done. And I love that part of it. You could have a membership site. You can simply add a couple plugins. You can have courses on your website. You own that content. It's not like Teachable, Thinkific, where you have to pay a monthly fee or they take a percentage of your sales. You don't have to worry about those things when you have WordPress. The only thing that you're going to have to worry about is your hosting fees, your domain price, like whatever you picked, any premium plugins that you may want to use, which I don't use very many. The only ones that I use are membership plugins. And then also if you have any type of fees from PayPal or Stripe or anything like that when you're processing transactions. Those are really the only things you have to worry about. The other things that you can use it for, you could create an online forum. You could create an e-commerce store. You could create a directory website. You could create a classifieds website. There's literally like thousands of things that you can do. But the amazing thing is that you don't have to keep changing from like Wix to Squarespace or Squarespace to something else because they're not working for you. And you don't have to pay for an extremely expensive site like Kajabi or something like that. That's a pretty hefty annual fee or a monthly fee. So those are the things that I love about WordPress and why I totally think that everyone should be on WordPress and should be using WordPress. So let's talk about what is going to be taught in this WordPress Express Starter. So the first day, we're going to go over domain choice, talking about how to choose the right domain that will make the difference between visitors and no visitors. So we're going to walk through all of the best practices, and I have lots of resources in there for you to learn how to choose the right domain name, the right length, your top level domain, which is like the .com versus .edu, .org, all of those things. We'll go over best practices for those. And I also give you 3 of my favorite places that you can actually purchase your domain. So there are a lot of options out there, but I do have my favorites, so I go over those with you. And the amazing thing about this whole WordPress Express Starter is that I am actually going to be doing all of the sessions live. I just actually finished the first beta test of this here in June, and I had such great feedback, and so many people were able to get their websites up and ready to develop that I thought, okay, got to do it again. So I'm going to be doing it live, so you actually can be live on a video call with me, and you're going to be able to ask questions, share your experiences. I can help walk you through any challenges that you're having during that call. So it's a really intensive one-on-one process, and it really makes a difference in knowing what to do. So day 2, we're going to go over website hosting. There are 1,000,001 different options for where to host your WordPress site, and if your site goes down, you could lose money. I recently moved all of my sites except for one because I don't want to have my email go down for a while, but I'm going to have to pick a day for that. But anyway, so I recently moved all of my sites from Bluehost to DreamHost, and I had a shared server on Bluehost. They actually shut down every single one of my sites. And between my husband and I, we probably have, I don't even want to tell you how many sites, too many, probably about 10 sites, and probably at least 5 or 6 of them are up and active. So Bluehost just decided to shut down my sites. Took them several days to get them up, and as soon as they got them back up, I moved them all because I really can't deal with that. So I went from a shared server to a virtual private server. So I basically have my own space on a server somewhere, wherever it is, that is dedicated to all of my websites. So I have more bandwidth, I have unlimited storage, lots of different options. So in the day 2 web hosting section, we will be exploring all of those hosting options so that way you can make the right choice from the beginning, and you're going to learn from my mistakes of choosing the wrong place to put my website because I just went with, I think it was Pat Flynn when I first started building websites several years ago. I decided to go with Pat Flynn, and I used his affiliate code, and he probably made $60 off of me, which is great. But it cost me a lot in the long run. So definitely researching those and knowing better options than what's typically pushed out there is key. Day 3, we're going to actually go through installing WordPress. This is the shortest, easiest day because all of these hosts allow you to just literally click a button and install WordPress, and then you go log in, and makes it so much easier than it was years ago where you'd have to download the file and then upload the file and create the directory and all of those things. So definitely much easier, but it's still something that you need to learn how to do. So I would say day 3 is kind of like your little mini vacation kind of thing. Day 4, we're going to talk about theme options. So I'm going to walk you through 3 of the most popular theme options that are out there. And these are super easy to use. All of them have an ease of use. All of them have their own features and benefits that are different than the next one and that you may like. So I want to give you that opportunity to really learn about them and really try to figure out which one is going to be the best for you. There are so many out there, but I'm not going to go over all of them. I'm just going to go over the top 3 most popular ones. And then finally, on day 5, we will be going over plugins. So WordPress always comes with an assortment of plugins already installed. Some of these you don't need. So I'm going to show you which ones that you can delete and which ones that are essential to keep with every WordPress site. I'm also going to show you some of my favorite add-on plugins and also show you the plugins that are really truly essential for you to have a really nice functioning website. There are some that are absolutely essential like security, backup plugins, those type of plugins, because you don't want to lose your website and you certainly don't want to be hacked. So very important on day 5. So if you are interested in building your own WordPress site, this is the challenge for you. It is going to be a fun, quick 5 days. None of the lessons actually take more than 30 minutes. So you're going to be able to use an hour of your day for 5 days and be able to have your WordPress website set up and ready for you to go ahead and develop. I cannot count on two hands how many times I've been approached and helped people to just get this part of their WordPress site done. They're like, I can work on the other part, I can work on building it, but I just can't figure out how to get it set up, how to, where do I purchase my domain? Where do I purchase my hosting? All of those things. So I wanted to create a really comprehensive but short, intensive program where you can figure all that stuff out and be guided, ask questions, have all of that support that you need, and make it really easy for you to build your WordPress site, because everyone should have their site on WordPress. Of course, that is only my opinion, but you can take it for what it's worth. But I absolutely love WordPress, and I can't imagine using anything else. So if you would like to join the WordPress Express Starter, just go to onlinemarketingformoms.com/starter. This is going to give you the option to sign up for this challenge, and you're going to be able to set up your WordPress site in 5 days. So looking forward to seeing you there. And if you have any questions or you need to reach out to me, you can always email me at amanda@thedeterminedmom. Have a great week. This episode of The Determined Mom Show is brought to you by Online Marketing for Moms, the only marketing membership created especially to teach mom business owners SEO and many other marketing tools, systems, and strategies. Join today at onlinemarketingformoms.com. Use code PODCAST to get 20% off of your monthly or annual membership.